and welcome back to our second week of Dear or Drop Everything and Read. My name is Miss Ray and I'm with you today for some stories. Alright, did you enjoy Mrs. Annie's stories last week? Yes, I did. I did. Right, so I hope that you guys are reading stories with your parents, with your moms and dads at home. It's just only 10 minutes, okay? And take some photos of you and send it to your teacher. Right. So, before I read the story that's titled On the Moon by Anna Milbourne and Benji Davis, do you remember that last year, Hazza al-Manzouri was the first Emirati person who went to the space? Yeah, that was last year in month of September. And we're all very excited. We were all very excited for him to come back home. We're all very excited to hear his stories. We're all very excited to see his photos. And he even waved the flag of the UAE on the space. Right, so shall we start? It's On the Moon. The moon is very, very far away. What do you think it would be like to go there? Could be exciting. A few people have been to the moon. Astronauts went there to see what it was like. I could hear some of you saying, I want to be an astronaut someday. I want to wear those spacesuits and ride on a rocket ship. Right, so if you went to the moon, you'd be an astronaut too. Look at her. To get to the moon, you have to go in a huge rocket like this. Can you count with me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. It says here, lift off. The astronauts sit in a tiny cabin at the very top. The rocket flies into space. Look at that. There's nothing but stars and darkness all around. It takes 4 whole days to reach the moon. That's really too far, isn't it? When you get there, you climb into a little spaceship. To go outside, you have to put on a spacesuit. Oh, did I miss something? It flies down and lands gently on the moon. There is no air on the moon, or should I say, there's no gravity on the moon. No air, no gravity. So if there's no gravity on the moon, what do you think will happen to the astronauts or to the people who would go there? Yes, they will float. Space suits carry air so you can't breathe. There's no oxygen on the moon as well. The moon is silent, empty, and dusty. There are huge mountains too, and big holes like that. But there are no trees or water, no animals or people. Would it be really sad to be on the moon by yourself? I know. On the moon, you feel very light and floaty. When you walk around, you take big bouncing strides. You can jump really far, much further than you can at home. So if you want to try to jump so high, to jump so far, well, be an astronaut someday and go to the moon. Astronauts sometimes go exploring in moon buggies. So that's a little car like this. They collect moon rocks to bring back home. And what do you think the astronauts doing with those rocks that they have been collected? Yes, they study that with the other scientists and astronauts. They take photos to show people at home what the moon looks like. Astronauts put a flag on the moon to show they have been there, just like what Hazal Manzouri did when he went to the space. Yes, he waved the UAE flag and he even took a photo, video. He was even on live. Right, so that was the United States of America's flag. You can see our world from the moon. Look at that. That's the Earth. Okay? Yeah, the Earth looks a little smaller when you're on the moon. It looks tiny because it is so far away. When it's time to go, the astronauts blast off for home. The moon is left almost as it was there before, apart from a flag and a buggy, and some footprints in the dust. Do you think you'll ever go to the moon? Do you think you'll ever go to the moon? Well, nothing is impossible. Just reach for the star and study well. Well, just like Sheikh Zayed said one long time ago, that it was one of his ambition that one day there will be an Emirati man to be on the space, and it came true. So, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that stories, and don't forget, drop everything and read. 10 minutes, spend time reading with your friends or maybe your cousins or your brothers and sisters at home. So I'll see you again. Bye.